This is a sponsored video. Just to let you know.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a very special Christmassy Lewis and Ben Save the World.
Yeah.
This is actually sponsored by Paradox. Thank you very much. They wanted us to play some of the new Battletech DLC. We're actually doing a live stream playing the little Battletech toys. Yeah. And I'm going to play a little bit of the game anyway.
So you can
today.
check us on Twitch.
That's not sponsored. That's part of the Jingle Jam. But yeah, we love Battletech. We've done like a 51-part series on our channel. It's nuts.
Played a lot of Battletech.
So we just wanted to
love it.
play a little bit and share it with you. So there's this new expansion.
Yes.
It's got a little bit of new stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's quite good. This
is something we wanted. Do you remember? We got to the end. The final mission of the game was the 2-part mission.
Right,
and
yeah.
you carried your damage over.
And we made loads of changes when we played Battletech.
Yeah.
We added like difficulty requirements and stuff ourselves. And we're still going to keep those rules here. And if you don't understand what's going on, don't worry.
It's just big mechs shooting each other. It's good fun.
So there's a mission. This is our little squad of dudes.
Yeah.
I don't want to know any of the briefing. I just want to fight.
He's just telling us to go shoot the bad guys. I'm pretty
sure.
sure.
We've got to do a decision. Oh no, Ben. We always skip
wait,
dialogue
you
and
just
then
picked
just
a
pick a random
thing.
decision.
Oh my god.
I found that it didn't really matter.
Well, maybe it does in these new flashpoints.
Okay.
So here we go.
So let's negotiate what we want to get paid. Of course, salvage means mechs, right? But this is a low damage, a low skull mission, so no good mechs. So I just want the money.
Just gonna take the money. Fair enough.
We're getting some. We
we'll
used to be
gain
able to
rep
have
with
a
the
slider
Lyrans, but we'll lose rep with the Capellians.
Oh, right.
That's fine.
So these are all of our mechs in our garage.
Yes,
we've got a whole bunch of really super badass.
Yeah,
ones,
yeah. Well,
like
we did,
an Atlas and a Highlander. We've also got King Crab.
But those big mechs too big for this mission.
Yeah,
so we've set our own difficulty rule.
So Ben, this is your season.
Okay,
you take over on this
isn't it?
So we're only allowed 2.5 skulls worth of mechs.
It's not a lot, is it? Should we take my favourite?
So let's take our favourite mechs.
The Firestarter, he was fun.
Firestarter.
A little guy.
Oh, we're already at 1 skull.
Oh, okay. I was taking all the small ones.
Can we take the Battlemaster? No, the Highlander.
Highlander, your favourite.
The sniper mech.
Bam! Already over limit.
Oh shit!
3, 2.5. Okay. It's a bit smaller than that.
Well, we're in a jungle, so
that kind of fits.
Don't take him. He's crap.
No, he's the sandpaper mech. Look, he's got all the SRMs.
He's rubbish though. He sucks.
He's not. He's brilliant, and I love him.
Okay, well, we do have to be 2. So this over here, you see on the drop tonnage, we have to be 2. Yeah. Because the difficulty is 2.5.
This is a made-up rule that we do.
It's not in the game. We make it harder for ourselves by doing this,
which is fine. We'll stick us in the paper.
They've completely changed, by the way, since we played. If you watched the whole 51-part Lewis and Ben series, you'll be very familiar with all the names of the mechs.
You did.
But they've changed all of the stats. Everything's been changed. So these are you recognise these names, but they won't necessarily be the same. Have the same abilities and skills as last time. I noticed there's a couple of new icons that I don't recognise. But basically we want evasive pilots who can move extra speed and get quick in the lighter mechs so they don't die when they get... So small mechs survive in this game by evasion. They survive by moving quickly and hiding from being shot.
Speed will be your
Big
armor.
mechs survive by just having big armor. And you kind of have to have a bit of... well, you'll see. If you don't know how it works, it's actually a really, really fun game. I really love Battletech. Okay, we're in, Ben. So, I control this bit.
Yeah.
As opposed to our normal XCOM streams where you do all the tactical stuff and I do all the admin stuff, it's the other way around. And that's why it's been so much more difficult. That's why we've had so many setbacks and failures, because I am the worst battlefield tactical commander.
You do all right. You completed the game.
I prefer spreadsheets, Ben. I think I'm more of a general, background general. So we've got our 4 mechs here.
We have
our Lance.
Should we tilt the camera?
We've got a paper mech, our favourite mech.
Our favourite mech. He's got 1,000,000 guns and very little armour.
Yeah.
So try and not get him shot.
He's actually called
He's a Jagger mech.
Jagger mech. We've got Firestarter. He is actually a Firestarter.
He's covered in flamethrowers. He
covers in flamethrowers. Now that means he's great against mechs who run hot. Like if a catapult's got 2 big PPCs on it, you run the Firestarter.
You make them overheat their reactor and they shut down.
And this guy can basically stun a mech permanently, like a big mech though. So if you can keep him alive and wait for his moment, he can just permanently disable.
Just lock them down.
Sometimes even more than one of their mechs, which is just incredibly overpowered if you manage to do it. We got this guy who's a Shadowhawk chassis, which is one of the worst mechs in the game. I hate it. But we've customised him.
We've given it all this rare
very short-range brawler. So he's a heavy brawler mech anyway. He hits hard, but in the default loadout, he's got such
weird
random
weapons.
crap that like he's got a long-range missile and a medium-range thing and a short-range thing. So we've just made him very short-range, punchy, jumps in.
Yeah, jumps in.
In a desperation move, he can either like land on their head for 140 damage.
Give him the old Mario stomp.
That does do 140 damage to him, but if we're that desperate, and his usually these mechs will be killed by having their torsos and arms blown off.
Yeah.
If he knackers when he does death from above, he knackers his legs. It doesn't really matter. Then we got the Jenna, which is the best light mech in the game. Yeah. It's got more guns than it should have.
Yeah, it overheats if you're not careful with it.
And it's just a little bit OP.
But I like it.
So yeah, we like the Jenna. So we could go up this mountain, actually, which might not be the worst thing in the world. We can't jump up it. So we need to go to this AO over here, this rally point. It's kind of secured. I think I'm going to jump the Jenna over the mountain just because the Jenna can do that.
Jenna's fast. It can get there.
Look at this. We can even go all the way around to this side of the mountain.
Yes, Commander.
Hang on. I'm just getting used to the controls again. There we go. Paper Mech needs to run up the road because he's slow.
He's the slowest of the group.
So he doesn't have any jump jets.
No. Everyone else does. I made sure we had a lot of jump mechs because the jungle's thick.
The jungle's thick, and look, if you run through it, it slows you down a lot. But it does give you cover. And also the Firestarter can keep up with the Paper Mech regardless. So we can use him. This is the edge of the map. We can run the Firestarter over there quite happily. And maybe we jump the Shadowhawk over with the Jenna.
Cool, okay.
We've
got a biggie and a littly in two teams.
Yeah, I feel like this is a different route, but it's fine. Okay, turn 2. Let's keep moving. Right, this is Spore Field. That's new. Oh. Unit standing in the Spore Field suffer 20% damage when hit. Well, that's not too bad. We're not going to fight in it, so... Yeah, do you want to have a peek and see if we can identify what's up there?
Firing jump jet.
Let's start jumping. Firing jump jets. Up they go. Boom. Okay. This is all going fine, Ben.
Everything's fine.
I
don't know why they've hired us as a mercenary unit. It seems like they don't need any help at all.
Let's just...
You can jump in there if you're worried about keeping your speed up.
I sort of want to just... We haven't detected anything on radar.
No.
Which is a bit
so
weird.
Far, all's clear.
Maybe I don't want to jump down there. I'm worried that going in here is going to trigger
enemies.
Right. Is this a game?
You've got your gaming head on already.
What we're playing is a game. So
yeah. Well, I mean, we're a mercenary unit. We've been hired to escort a convoy. I think you're overthinking it. I think we just need to link up with the convoy.
Oh, I see.
And then we can start the mission proper.
Alright, fine.
You got it.
I feel like the convoy's going to come running out of either this way or that way once we get everyone here.
There we go. They're ready to roll out. Payload. Okay.
Point A to point B. Here they are. Here's all the little convoy trucks. Oh, they're going a different way already.
Oh no,
and
we misjudged.
Got enemy contact. From which way?
Yeah, from the left.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Shit. Well, they've already. Shit! This is what Battletech does to you.
Okay, well,
I should have known because this is the edge of the map. I should have known.
Oh yeah, you should have used your gaming.
I should have
gaming know-how.
I should have gamed it.
You want to sprint, I think.
Yeah.
Try and overtake the trucks.
So this is the Firestarter. Let's just get him out there with lots of evade. So if you sprint them, they're going to run really fast.
Yeah, each of these little arrows next to his name is like a level of evasion. So he's gone so fast that he's got like 6 or 7 of those things.
So the way this now works is it's alternating turns. So light mechs can go before heavier mechs.
Well, he's sensor locked onto us.
So he's sensor locked. That actually takes a couple of our evade arrows off.
It does, and it means he can indirect fire his missiles at us as well if he wants to.
Yeah, but hopefully... Let's just sprint around with everything.
Oh, I think blocking the road's a good plan too, actually. That'll slow our convoy down. Stop it getting too far ahead of us.
Yeah, they'll have to drive off the road. This convoy has an APC. I don't think they have any... Oh, no, they've got a couple of
little guns.
range guns. We've got another APC. It's just 4 APCs. So sometimes there are little tanks and stuff in Battletech.
Yeah.
And they're quite fun.
And they're fun to step on.
They're fun that's really all they're good for, is stepping on.
I love how, like, don't worry about the logic. Giant walking robots, infinitely better than squat little gun platforms.
Yeah.
There's no science there. It's just the mechs look cooler. So don't worry.
Okay, there we go. He's already driving off the road. That'll slow him down.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Oh, no, he's trying to get in front of us. Oh, God, he's going fast.
Oh, he's going to get
Crazy
destroyed.
convoy.
Paper mech. Oh, we need to sprint you as well.
Oh, no. Paper mech's going to struggle to stay in this battle.
Well, he'll turn up last and kill everyone after all of our APCs are dead. In the Battletech way. So sometimes Battletech does put pressure on you. And so this is why, strangely, sometimes bringing like a more balanced force works better. Right? If we just brought 4 of the heaviest, beefiest assault mechs,
we would probably struggle to keep up with this convoy.
We would, and therefore, like, we did run into trouble. However, we might end up having to scrap with our...
Yeah, we have to get in there and brawl with our light stuff.
Yeah, so the reason we have the light mechs sometimes is because sometimes we just need to get vision. A little bit like when we're playing XCOM. You just need a chump up front to shoot so you can hit them with long-range rockets or something.
I think he's about to go into range. No, he's ducking just behind that hill.
So we've got 3 unknown mechs. We don't know their tonnage either. It doesn't actually say their tonnage. It used to say their tonnage, but I think
we don't have the sensor expert that we used to have.
Oh, right. Right, well we could get into a line of an attack formation actually here.
Okay.
With the Jenna.
Yeah.
We could just go over this hill into the jungle.
Get into the jungle, get a bit of cover.
And then just give him a little shot.
See what we can see.
I feel like we're not going to run into a mech that's going to be able to one-shot us. Oh,
it's another Jenna. It's a mirror match.
Okay, well we're just going to fire everything.
Oh wow, all weapons. A lot of heat. So you can see the bottom left down here, there's the little heat bar. Oh, he got his arm off.
Took an arm off. That's good. Well, that's taken 2 medium lasers out straight away. That's halved his armament. He's half as effective then. The Alpha Strike. There you go, look at that. Instantly
and he's hiding.
decides
He's
that,
out of there.
Like, nope.
See ya. We have been sensor locked.
We have. That was the Jenna that did that. So he backed off and sensor locked us. Fire starter. I think we just want to sprint even more.
I think you're right. Just get right in there.
But I think we want to sprint so we're not, like, well,
that's good. He's in the trees. That makes him harder to hit.
Around here. See, this does give us some cover. 6 evades plus the trees. I feel like that'll be okay.
Should keep him alive. What can we see? Oh wow. Okay, Trebuchet. He's pretty big. That's a long-range missile mech. And another Jenna.
I guess that's the boy that we want to set fire to.
Yeah.
But we'll see if he doesn't generate any heat. Then.
Yeah, no, he's just bracing himself for incoming fire.
All right, sandpaper mech. You're just going to have to sprint as well. Afraid, but this is actually not decent. It's not too bad of a place. Surprisingly far the Shadowhawk can move. Actually, did you give him a mobile pilot?
I forget what I gave him.
Gave him sure-footing ace pilot so he can shoot and then move
rather than
move and shoot, which is pretty helpful.
That is good.
It's a pretty useful thing for a smaller mech. We usually give it to these guys because what they can then do is, at the very end of the turn, they can. Because they can wait.
You can run in and shoot.
Because they can move first, you can also cause them to wait until they move last. And that means that you can...
You could basically shoot someone twice in a row.
Move, shoot, and then shoot, hide. Which is really, really effective.
The old hit and run.
Especially with something like this fire starter.
I don't think we've got time to do the old hit and run, though, because if we run away, they just pummel our transports.
Sometimes, like, for example, like I was saying with this Highlander, right? Or this Trebuchet, if they run hot, you can just run in and flame them and shut them down. But if they're not running hot, you can wait till the end of the turn, run in, flame them again.
Yeah, double flames.
That's like a good guaranteed. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like I really have enjoyed playing Battletech. I've got really fond memories of the campaign me and Ben did, and I'm just enjoying sharing it with you guys. I'm sure it's not going to be the thing for some of you, and that's fine. Yeah. But I think coming into the new year,
very different pace to TTT.
You're going to find that we're going to play a lot more of these games. Me and Ben are going to be streaming together all sorts of games that we want to play. Like we've been playing Space Hulk lately and Mechanicus. We're going to play Mutant Year Zero. We're going to have a look at Stellaris. And,
there's loads of strategy games we love to play on Twitch.
Endless Legend. You know, we're going to do all sorts. So, okay, so this is a melee option.
Yeah.
So because that's a yellow thing, we can actually run down, punch the Jenner. That will fire all the flamers, which is very, very powerful.
That's true.
And we obviously like that effect. We can always decide instead to reserve our time. We could just alpha strike with the Jenner, which I think is what we're going to do. I think we're going to run in, and we're going to try and...
Well, we could shoot the already wounded Jenner.
Smash this wounded Jenner. Now, he's obviously got both arms off.
Well, one arm off, one arm nearly off.
So if we can possibly get into a good place where we can get into cover and do some more damage to him. I think he is probably fine.
Yeah, that looks solid.
That keeps us in the woods. It's going to get a nice shot off before he gets to fire. Because he hasn't acted yet, so let's just fire away. So the orange numbers are structural damage.
Yeah, so
white numbers are armor damage.
They've got like ablative armor on the outside and then internal gubbins on the inside. Once the armor's stripped off, you start getting into the good stuff and damaging their systems.
I think we're going to just save the fire start for the double, because he's got so much evades, he's in the forest, he's in a great place. We're just going to save him for the end of turn, and we're going to do the double move. And the reason we're going to do that is because we want to wait for this trebuchet to move closer, ideally. Or the risk of this is that someone can punch you, but even then, his evades are so high that he's just in such a great place.
Yeah.
So has their Jenner acted yet?
No.
What's happening?
I think they've reserved. They're waiting to see. Well, they're waiting for us to commit before they do anything.
Right. Well, I think this guy has got short footing, so he always, gets entrenched if he doesn't sprint, jump, or charge.
Okay, cool. So he can just walk up and be a steady Eddie.
So I think we just walk up Shadowhawk, because this is what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, just brawl in the middle. He's got lots of armor, lots of short range guns,
and we kind of want him to get shot.
Yeah, really, because none of our other mechs can take a hit.
Yeah, we like if they're going to target him, he's fucking bulwark, which means he takes half damage, and then he's got 4 evades, which means each of those is like a 25% chance to dodge.
Yeah, he's our tank.
We could just probably
completely
melt
Jenner
this Jenner
off.
before it acts.
Right legs off,
destroyed.
And torso center torso. Destroyed. Reactor breach. He's down.
So, well, there you go. That is some Lucid Bed Save the World. That was a little bit of Battletech. I think it's called Flashpoint. Is it called, the new DLC?
Yeah.
It's out now. We'll be streaming this game and a little bit of the board game too on
Twitch.
On the Twitch TV.
We'll be playing more
Jingle Jam.
strategy games on Lewis Ben Save the World.
Yeah, there's going to be lots more
coming
in the new year. And of course, me and Ben are playing games on Games Night as well. In the new year, we're going to be doing like some more board game stuff and some miniatures gaming, which we really love. So thank you for all the support and love over the last year. Thank you for Paradox. And see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.